What's up, y'all? You looking for another opponent?
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Oh!
The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QBs
hit the down on the
that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Yeah, it should change that.
This crowd
Hey, I got you.
make life miserable for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He's going to run it. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline.
Yeah, I play at a different view than most people, so I think it defaults to the home team view. So that's probably what happened. Yeah.
Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Great place to start for this offense. Hand off to the lone back. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it first and goal.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goal. That's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Grab near the marker, it's Simpson. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver.
He biased, right?
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense got him at the 27. The Wolverines want to break the tempo.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. You saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Yeah, this game wild, man.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's a hit.
All right.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history just they know how to get after the quarterbacks. And
he's taking the shot.
Way to get back there.
To stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
As an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
They feed him again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Here's the give off the left side. Makes it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. Got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I like the fact that you run it, man. Some people don't run at all, man. It's like, damn.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Underwood. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Going to throw it over the top of the knee.
Good throw.
Makes a grab down the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They're going to test the right side with this one. Picks up the first down.
Michigan.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them.
Sneaks into the end zone.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
That's what it used to be. I don't know if it's changed.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's a tap or hold though. I think they changed something about it.
Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's White. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll run play action. He's looking deep. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. Conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
I know, bro.
The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch.
Damn.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Did you hit? Have you got hit with the cornerback speed glitch where they make your men flip and shit? Yeah, that's some bullshit right there.
They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They're able to get just shy of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
Bad throw, man. Bad throw.
Any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this
That
afternoon.
drink jumped on me.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Fouls through the defense.
Damn. What the fuck?
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
You sure did.
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You sure fucking did.
Play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Here comes the heat. Makes the
Good tackle.
It's Haynes. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one. Completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And the Wolverines will try to convert on fourth down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage.
Don't you hate that bullshit right there?
The offense will walk it back.
Yeah, they do it to you. It's an automatic. If you try to if you try to audible under 10 seconds, they're gonna make you jump all sides, dog. Yeah, it's bullshit. I hate that shit.
The Wolverines looking to convert on fourth down. The play action fake. Looking for a big play. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They get the big stop and turn it over.
Yeah, man, it's BS. They need to take that bullshit out, bro.
On the run, it's Frazier. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
What they looking for? He's definitely close. 1 foot in college, man.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out.
He gone.
Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient five-play
For real?
drive.
I ain't hear that.
The scoring toss from 27 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
The game got an update this morning. I don't know what they added, but it got a big update.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Wolverines hit it quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him short.
Hey, that shit came out like a missile.
This is easily the most important play. You're out of field goal range. You have to come up with a completion here to give yourself an opportunity to win this game.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it.
God damn.
They have to convert here on fourth down.
Shit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball.
I couldn't tell who had that motherfucker.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Dogs have a lot of options on second and inches. Off the bootleg to buy a little space.
I knew he was going to get that out of his hand.
Hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Dang.
Some hard running there, but just too many.
Shame when you can't get 1 yard.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Underwood. Under fire. Keeps it and gets the first down. The freshman call.
This boy got some wheels.
Drive moving. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot.
Oh.
He just about put this game away.
Bat it down if you ain't going to catch it.
Instead, it's second down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third down, going up top. He's taking a deep shot.
Oh!
And
He mossing y'all.
the Wolverines want to move.
How y'all getting mossed, man?
Last chance coming up. He's not afraid.
Get over there, safety.
And it's incomplete, and the final comes up empty.
Good game, bro.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here.